Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is Monday, August 29th, 2011. I am going to go over the trades from this morning's live trading room. I only actually placed 2 trades. It was a very quiet morning. We did have a couple of other trades that triggered in here, but I missed them. You can see, hang on, let me do that again. You can see how we ended the morning. On the ES, we ended plus 8 ticks or plus 2 points, and on the YM, we ended minus 8 ticks. So on the morning, between the 2 trades, we're plus $60 a contract. I know, not much, but plus $60 a contract. If you have 10 contracts on, not bad for a 2-hour span with only 2 trades. Now let me just try to scroll backwards here. Okay, I've been having issues with my charts this morning, so I'm gonna try to move the charts around and show you the trades that triggered. Alright, I think it's not so much the charts as it is the whole computer, because as I just said a few minutes ago, right now my keyboard isn't even working. Fortunately the mouse is, so we'll scroll along here and get to the point where I actually took a trade. It was shortly after the open this morning. It was a continuation trade on the 4-tick range ES chart. Alright, you see right here, we took off out of the elbow right here. Alright, but we were inside the bands all the way through right here. Okay, so we took off out of the elbow and we had this move up. And I was looking for a price retracement here after we got the bubble. You see this bubble right here? After we got that bubble, I was looking for a retracement down to the BBC, which we got right here. So I went long right in here. I think it was at 93.5. I went long. Now we had some divergence down here to support it. We had the bubble, and so I was looking for a bounce up. It did bounce up, and I took profit up here at 95.5. Alright, let me try to put that arrow on there if it'll let me. And that was my morning trade on the ES. Alright. That was all there was for me this morning on the ES. You can see right here, we went inside the bands down here. It finally came back outside them right here just a tiny bit, but it didn't, it didn't really give us anything good. I wasn't trading anything in there. We were right chopping around in here and chopping around in here. You can see it went inside the bands in here, and it stayed in the bands for a very long time down here. You see, we didn't break out of the bands until way over here, where we are now. So this right here was the second valid ES trade, and that one went on to make a profit. All right, I didn't take it. It was during the break when I was trying to figure out what was going on with my computer. But that was the second trade right there. All right, now over here on the YM, you see we have a minus 8 tick on it. We only had a couple of trades this morning on the YM as well. I'll go over them. I took this trade right here. It was really an ugly trade for me to take. It was a divergence trade, and this line was coming against us when I took it. I only put a little bit of risk on it. It pulled back all the way down here to this level. I wasn't looking for a bounce off the BBC. What I was looking for was a close up above the MA1 with divergence. We did get the close up above. It did pull back. It stopped me out right about here. It kept going down a little bit farther and then moved in favor of the direction we wanted. That was the one trade that I took this morning on the YM. Now, after that trade, you see how choppy the market was in here on the YM, so we didn't do anything else in there. This right here, though, once we got a bearish cross right over here on the YM, we had a pullback right here, right there. That right there was a textbook YM trade setup right there. Well, hopefully it'll let me draw an arrow here. There we go. Now I didn't take that trade, I missed that trade. Okay, but that was a textbook YM short trade this morning. For those of you who don't know, all the trades I actually take are yellow arrows, and all the trades I miss are orange. Or at least that's what I try to do for you. Now right in here we had gotten through this level here and we had some divergence. I was considering shorting right in here, but I didn't because we were inside this area. I missed this one right here, and I was considering shorting a second one, but I didn't because we were inside this area. Price moved up out of that area. You can see we had a bullish cross right here. You see, and after the bullish cross, what we look for is a pullback down to the BBC. Come on. This right here was the closest place we had to the BBC right there. Again, I did not take that trade, but that was the closest spot we had to the BBC. I wouldn't have filled because that came, you know, I would normally put my order, if the BBC was right here at, say, 32, I might have put my order at 34, 33, 34, right in that area. But with the chop that the market's been in today, I wouldn't have done too much. In the overnight session, guys, you can see right here we had a 15-point gap up. Now, what Dwayne was talking about in his tweet happened right in here. Right in here was where his tweet happened. Now, this is not a Globex chart. Alright, this is a 7-minute chart that works on just the intraday hours. So it starts printing bars when the market opens at 9:30 Eastern Time, and it stops printing them when the market closes at 4:15 Eastern Time. Alright, that is pretty much it. You know, Dwayne's tweet was to go long right in this area and then to take profit up in this area, and we actually opened up a little bit higher than that, and it's kept going up since then. You see it got through this level here, came back down, tested it, and bounced up off it. It looks like it's just going to be a straight slow grind up day. The Dow right now is up 190 points, and that was it. So that's it. I'm going to shut the recording off right now. All right. Well, before I shut the recording off, let me just say, tomorrow we are going to have a webinar. We're going to have a webinar tomorrow at 3:30 Central Time, 4:30 Eastern Time. This webinar is going to go over key assumptions of professional traders, 3 things done by professional traders, how to build a trading plan, detailed overview of the tools we use to build a trading plan, a couple of the trade setups that we normally do, and we'll address the psychological issues that all traders face. All right, we're going to be doing that tomorrow, August 30th at 3:30 Central Time or 4:30 Eastern Time. Okay.